For the latest in strategic affairs, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon for updates.
Hello and welcome to Strat News Global. Today we are joined by a special guest, India's Defence Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar, in this special broadcast. Here, he is going to tell us how India's quest for self-reliance and Atmanirbharta is going to progress in coming years and what is it taken for changing of mindsets in the Indian defence sector. Dr. Ajay Kumar, thank you for your time and thank you for joining us on this program.
Thank you very much. Happy to be with you.
Thank you. So let me start first up. Atmanirbharta or self-reliance has been a key mantra for the government for almost 4 or 5 years now. But it has got accelerated since 2020, I would say. And where are we now and what is your assessment?
I think in the life cycle of any sector, there comes a time when it is on a take-off stage.
Right.
And if we look at our defense industry ecosystem, we are truly on a take-off stage. When we started initially, we had, and for years now, we have been trying to promote a lot of domestic manufacturing in defense. And I would say to a certain extent, we have achieved certain progress in that. Today, as you know, our domestic production is about 85 to 90,000 crores.
Right.
But one of the lacunas of our current model has been that most of this production has been based on licensed technologies.
Transfer of technologies.
And this is a big handicap.
Yes.
Because the control really remains with the country which is giving you the technology.
Exactly.
We are now evolving to the next level of Atmanirbharta. And in real sense, the true Atmanirbharta.
Yes.
Where we are saying that the products, defense products and equipment that we make are not only going to be manufactured in India, but will actually be based on technologies which are designed and developed in India. And once we are able to do this, I think we would have, achieved what we should call as true self-reliance.
Look at, say, last 20, 30 years, we've been so dependent on Russian, Ukraine, Central Asian republics giving us some critical equipments. With the Russia-Ukraine conflict going on, tensions going on, do you think now this is another booster for Indian industries, Indian designers to look at how we can reduce imports, maybe even do spare parts for Russian origin equipment?
We have excellent relationships with both Russia and Ukraine. And we see that our relationship with these countries will continue to be good in the coming years. We also have excellent relationships with US, with France.
Right.
But our Make in India and Atmanirbharta program is independent of this, good relationship. And actually precedes even this war.
Yeah, much more.
Much more. So my point is, these things will come and go.
Yeah.
But our determination and efforts to be able to create our own defense technologies will go relentlessly.
Ecosystem.
I must mention that in the last 2 years, and this effect will start showing because there is a lead time when products get developed, produced,
and then procured.
All the AONs, if you see, last year more than 85% of AONs were for Make in India.
Yes.
This year again the number is going to be something around that.
Yeah.
And now we have absolutely made it clear, and its services are totally making an earnest effort to see wherever there is an indigenous solution available, they would prefer the indigenous solution as against any imported solution. Right. So there is great amount of clarity with respect to that.
That has been the change of mindset. IDDM has also helped. The category.
Has helped a lot.
By IDDM has helped a lot. But like you mentioned, these things will come and go. Disruptions will happen, come and go. The foreign OEMs somehow have this feeling, which I'm sure you also heard from them, that now does this mean that we are not going to encourage them to give their equipment or look at foreign technology I don't think that it means that, but I want you to give us a clarification.
So we have, as you know, we have liberalized our FDI policy,
Right.
and that is a clear indication that we encourage and invite foreign OEMs to come make in India.
Exactly.
We have created a new category for foreign OEMs to make in India, so that we can buy especially those technologies which are not designed and developed in India.
Sure.
And we have now, and in past also, we have had, we make efforts to, in the defense industry corridors, we provide incentives for them to come and set up their shop. So our effort today is, look, if you want to participate in the Indian market, come make in India. And when you make for India, don't only look at the Indian market, because then you will say you don't have enough scale.
Yeah.
Look at the larger
Export,
market.
yeah.
And if you are looking to set up an MRO shop, don't look at the number of P8 we have. Look at the P8s that this region has.
The world has, or the region has.
At
yeah.
least the region has.
Yeah.
So it is this perspective. And I have a feeling that more and more OEMs are now willing to accept this position and are coming forward. And that is why our FDI has shown growth. And we are very happy to welcome any foreign
Such
OEM
proposals
who's coming to the
that can
country,
come through. Yeah,
coming and
exactly.
making in the country.
So,
And especially in areas where we still lack
we
technology.
still lack,
like
and we will continue to
engines,
lack. We need
chips.
not do.
Exactly.
We need
It's
not
not some, in any case, you see, in today's world, we are not saying that we will have every single technology.
Exactly.
It's a supply chain.
No, of course.
As long as we are not logged into anyone, we are happy to buy things which are available off the shelf.
True.
And, which are economical and available off the shelf.
Exactly. So, coming to the Indian industry, there's the other thing that I hear from the Indian industry that, while all these great changes have happened, policy, implementation, all that, not enough consistent orders are coming to them. Is that something that you are getting to hear also?
We are trying to increase the number of orders, and we have taken two efforts to consciously push in that direction. One is that we have said, as you know, we have started earmarking budget for the domestic industry.
True.
Now, within that budget, we have started earmarking 25% for the private industry, and a significant chunk of money for the startups.
Yes.
So this is a signal for the industry that you should come and take more orders.
Right.
I think slowly this is improving. We would be very happy if more orders can be given to private industry. We are discouraging, as far as possible, nomination-based orders to PSUs, and we want everything to be given on
a level playing field.
We are also, otherwise, we have recently taken, therefore, yesterday's DAC, chaired by Raksha Mantri, took a major decision which is in favor of the industry.
Right.
We reduced the bank guarantee load because of IPBG on the industry.
Yes.
Because you see, industry means everything counts. Every
paisa counts.
Defense contract can go on for 8 to 10 years.
Yeah.
So if he has to carry his bank guarantee for 8 to 10 years, there's that much money lost, which the PSUs did not have to pay.
No.
So there was a differential.
Yes.
So we have taken that off now.
That's very good.
We are continuously trying to bring industry at par wherever possible. So it will make them more competitive, more easier for them to compete and participate. There's a good signal, when we gave the C295 order.
Yes, exactly. That is, I think, one of the best to make in India.
It's the biggest order that has been given to private industry, and I'm very confident that the industry will prove up to the expectation and deliver as per the requirements of the project.
So I also wanted to check on the progress of digitization, because you've taken so many initiatives on digitization of records, of the processes. What is the standard that you want people to achieve?
So if you look at Ministry of Defense, I often say it's not Ministry of Defense, it's Government of Defense.
It's Republic of Defense.
Because we have got large number of functions replicated which happen in the rest of the government within defense also.
Sure.
And a lot of these functions do not have any great, they're just like rest of government. But unfortunately, because they were associated with defense, somehow there was some reluctance and some concerns regarding digitization. People were worried whether digitization would lead to security, leaks. The fact of the matter is, world over, defense organizations, ministries are using digital technologies in a very big way.
Yeah,
I mean,
more
it
or
is
less
no-
paperless, they're gone, more or
and there
less.
are multiple ways to ensure that what you do is secure.
Right,
If there is great amount of sensitivity, you can create air gap systems.
right, exactly.
So we have started, especially in areas which are non-sensitive or non-super sensitive.
Sure.
We have said we need to be able to manage this whole government of defense. You need to digitize these
Records and-
areas. So whether it is digitization of land, we are the biggest land holders in the
Correct,
country.
correct.
But the land records, the management of land systems was maybe not at its best. We manage canteen.
Yeah.
About 30 lakh users.
Correct.
Today we have started doing e-commerce for them, so the facility and the convenience of the users is tremendously enhanced.
Absolutely.
We have 35 lakh pensioners. We have, and today with Spurs, we have the most advanced pension administration system, where people used to take, 6 months for getting a pension sanction. The average time taken has reduced to 16 days.
Right.
And in very many cases, in one day, the pension has been
Yes,
sanctioned.
one is hearing all that. Yeah.
And what is happening is, see, earlier when the bank gives you pension, you never knew what are the different items on which.
Where it's
Today,
coming
like a salary slip like I get, every pensioner now gets a pension slip which shows
details
so
are
much of your the basic, so much of your DA, so much of whatever
Yeah.
special allowance, whatever else.
So, one final question. We are sitting in South Block. This would have been unthinkable or, even not heard of when one started coming to this building. It used to be so run down or not kept up. What brought in this change, this beautiful
This is,
environment?
I think, I must thank my whole team. We have a ongoing Swachhata effort, and all employees contribute 3 hours a week for doing this. And when we started doing this, they came up with some very high-sounding, expensive ways of beautifying the building. I said, no, we are not using any money. You have to there is this is a heritage building.
Exactly.
This is such a, grand building in
It's so
itself.
cool,
And
actually.
it's so cool and it's so beautiful. You just have to spruce up the place.
Yeah.
So with collective efforts, and I must thank our, CAOs, Chief Administrative Officer, Rajesh Ranjan, Joint Secretary Establishment, Vishal Gagan, their teams down the line, and CPWD, who have worked together with practically zero money. The place has been spruced up, and this fountain, which was always there, has now been made functional. And in the coming summer months, it's a nice place.
It's soothing. It's very soothing. So that was a good setting.
And I must also share that we have become monkey free, which was unthinkable for South Block and North Block.
I was just going to say that one of the missing elements here is the monkeys.
Because we have started doing multiple time cleaning of the corridors.
Right.
As a result, see, because monkeys
food.
used to come for the leftovers.
The leftovers, yeah.
And with this multiple time cleaning, we have found that monkeys have stopped coming in this part of the
Plus,
building.
you've got all these
the
preventive
nets and
measures,
all
the
that,
nets
that's
and all
right,
that
yeah.
have been put up there. So it's a wonderful feeling to come and sit here and do an interview with you and have this chat. Thanks for your time and thank you for all the insightful discussions and comments.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.